Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday Live at 5 here at Old Town Quilt Shop in Orchid, California. Let's give you the basics of where we are located. So we are on the right now sunny coast of California, right kind of in the middle, about an hour north of Santa Barbara. So if you know where that is, we're just a little bit north of that. So here's our address if you want to come and see us, and our hours: Monday 3 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturdays 10 to 4. If you can't come and visit us in person, then you can visit us on our website 24/7. And then also you can send us an email or give us a phone call if you'd like to get a hold of us that way as well. So also, if there's anything that you see on our video that you want to order, you can go straight to our website to order it, so that you can be the first ones to say that you own the newest whatever collection, or jump right on it before everybody else gets to it. So definitely take advantage of our website, and if you don't already receive our newsletter where you'd be getting this video and then all of the direct links to all of that, you can sign up on our website. So you just go to the website, scroll all the way down, and there's a little sign that says join our newsletter or receive our newsletter, and so you can just sign up your email right there so that you can find out about all the fun things that we have going on here at the shop. All right, so that's the basics. And now let's talk about basics. Let's talk about fabric basics. So this is a Kimberbell Basics. These are from Maywood Studio. So you know how we love dots, and we absolutely cannot go a single week without having dots in here somewhere. So these are the dots of the day. So this is a green background with, I don't know if it's actually white. They kind of look light blue, but they're probably white. Just a real tiny scattered dot, which we like. And then we also have this stripe, and it had a specific name. I think it was like Dottie stripe or something. I don't know. Anyway, they are actually little dots. So yay, it's dots and stripes all in one, and this is a really pretty yellow. So this would make, really good bindings if you wanted just a little bit of something going on in it, but didn't want, it to be obnoxious. Then this yellow is a really good, that stripe is really good. And then the dot, which we really like. And then also from Maywood Studio is Sippin' on Sunshine. So this is just a cute little print. It has little clouds and suns, and that's a really pretty kind of a robin's egg blue on here. And the reason that we got it is for these 5-inch squares. So these are all 5-inch squares of the collection Sippin' on Sunshine. So it's like, really tiny little flowers, and I think there's some, like this first one has like lemonade on there, has little signs and stuff on there, but otherwise there's some fruit in there. So, cute, sweet little prints these would make if you're making an apron for the apron challenge thing for the shop hop, or if you wanted to make an apron just to come to the shop hop. These would be really cute to put on there. And then we have the, the blue to go with it. And those are also Kimberbell designs, the same as the other ones were, and they're from Maywood Studios. Okay, now the main thing that we got this week that was highly anticipated. We didn't get to do a box opening on it because I wasn't here, but here it is, Tula Pink's Floral Reef. Yay! Ooh, ah. So, this is one of the main ones, and they all have funny names, and I don't remember what they are. But this one, unfortunately, so these first three are all directional, which is why I have them laid out this way and not the other way. So you can see that they're completely directional, but it has the little seahorse in here, and you've got all the different kinds of coral. There's fish swimming around in it. You know, the little sea snake in there, icky. Flip this over. So, all kinds of fun things in here, and it's on like that. It's like a dark periwinkle. It's a very blue purple color, but it's just, it's classic Tula, pops of orange in there. So you definitely have opportunities to pop some of these other, funky colors like the orange and the lime green. So that's one of the mains. And then we also have the cute little fish on big polka dots. So I guess that other one wasn't the only polka dot of the day. These are big polka dots. Maybe they're bubbles. They're probably just bubbles. And then all the different fish swimming around. But again, it is directional, so you'll want to pay attention to that. And it is on kind of a light turquoisey background. And then the other one is sharks. So there are sharks swimming around, but they're not angry sharks. They're not Jaws sharks. They're just, little leopard sharks just kind of swimming around in there. And they're amongst all the the pretty flowers. And so I can totally see fussy cutting these flowers, and the, you know, the little kelp pods and stuff.
Stingray.
And this, no, that's not a stingray. It's one of those sharps with the whop tails.
Okay.
But I can see these on a pocket of a bag, or, you know, if you're fussy cutting for a quilt and you need like a 9-inch square or 8-inch square or something. I don't know what the sizes are on these, so don't quote me on that. But these would be really cool in, you know, in a quilt. Or, you know, super fun. If you've got a kiddo or someone who really likes sharks, then that's a fantastic one too. So those 3 are completely directional. And then the other 3 that we got, now mind you, we did not get the whole collection. There are pieces that we didn't get. We just we picked the ones that we thought you guys might like the best and that were cool and funky. So these 2 are really great coordinates for anything. So like strappings or bindings or sashings.
Pink is showing red.
And this pink is showing red. So this actually is pink. This is it's different colors of pink, so there is actually red in the very center of the diamonds, and then there's a deep kind of pink, and then a lighter pink, and then white. So there, it is multicolored in there, but it is not red. It is pink. And then the one behind it is blue, so you can kind of see the color variation. So it's dark, medium, and light, and then all on a white background. So in a similar fashion of the blue, that's how the pink is, but it's red in the middle. But it's not nearly as dark as what it shows on the camera. And then we have this really, really fun ombre fabric. So I am going to open this one out. I should have done this. Remember, I'm doing everything one-handed still for many, many more weeks. This beautiful ombre fabric. And so I think it goes from here to there and then starts, starts with the pink and then goes to the green. And then I think it starts in the pink again. I didn't cut the fat quarter, so I'm not entirely sure. But these are, we've seen this similar design in previous collections from her, but this is more oceany. You've got all those kind of waves, so you've got really good texture. So you could do something really fun with the ombre effect, cutting, you know, color to color, or you could cut across the color. If you wanted to have just purple in there, or you wanted to have just pink in there or something like that, you could cut across the color, so cut lengthwise as opposed to selvage to selvage. And look at the fun selvage. It's even got waves on it too. So it's like, so it's a lot of fun. Has little shells on it. I think this is called Riptide, and I think the color is Deep Dive. So those are all of the fun Tula Pink bolts that we got. If you are interested in the whole collection, we did get the fat quarter bundle. Now this has 25 pieces in it. So you can see that there are other colorways. So there's a purple colorway and there's a lime green colorway that we just didn't get. But it's going to have all of those same designs in it that we showed you, plus some other ones that, you know, like I said, we just didn't get the whole thing. But it's really fun. So what can you do with the fat quarter bundle? You can make quilts. You can make a whole bunch of little bags. You can make all sorts of fun things. Or you can just buy it and let it sit there on your shelf and just look at it and look at how pretty it is. You can make shoes. You can make a bag. You can make a coat. All sorts of things that you can make with fat quarter bundles. So that is the Tula Pink, the much anticipated Tula Pink Floral Reef. And one more thing that we got this week is this pattern called Strawberry Sampler from Coriander Quilts. We had gotten fabric, or we have fabric coming. I can't remember which it is now because it's been a day. But some of the fabrics in here we did actually get, or are getting soon. So be looking for that. But it's really cool because you can do the little strawberries with the different blocks inside of them. These would be great if you just wanted to do a little mini quilt with like 4 of them, or if you wanted to do a runner, you could just do 1 row of them. You could turn them opposite ways. So just a fun, you know, don't look at it as just a quilt. Look at it as many more opportunities. If you did want to do the whole quilt, it's 73 by 88, and it takes a bunch of different yardage on there. But a fat quarter bundle would probably work just as well if you had, you know, if you wanted to make some fun, funky things, or scraps, if you had scraps of, you know, different colors to make your strawberries out of. So fun things to do with that. All right. So that's all that we received this week. As far as classes, we have the sneakers this month. Actually next week. We have the coat next week. The sneakers, it's too late for that. The coat if you really work hard, you could take the coat class and get the stuff done, but otherwise, you know, that's it for April. And then May, we did have that, the 3-yard quilt Daybreak. We did get the books back in stock, so if you wanted the book and we were out, we do have a few more copies in stock. We're probably gonna have to order it again because it's been a super popular book, so just keep that in mind. And for those of you wondering, I know I went into it a little bit last week. I'll probably get into it again next week, but this is not a new injury. This is an injury that I did in December. Now we realize, though, that it is broken, and so I have this lovely, beautiful brace for at least the next 5 weeks. Maybe surgery, maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. But I know a lot of you have come in asking, you know, what happened? What happened? So that's what happened. So if you come in and I am working, please bear with me. I can cut. Folding is a challenge. So I may ask you to fold your fabric, especially if you're getting more than like a yard or two. I may ask you to help me fold it, because that's a little bit more challenging for me. Maybe even put the clip on the bolt, because again, some things you just don't realize what you need 2 hands for, and I only have a thumb on this one, so a little hard. So anyways, that's the deal with the lovely addition here, the jewelry, as someone called it today. So that's that, and hopefully it'll be done soon, but we'll see. Anyways, enough of that. So please enjoy your week. Come in and get the Tula, or go online and get the Tula Pink. Go online to get anything. Don't forget Natalie Barnes came in last week, and so that's a popular line as well. So anyways, have a great evening, and we will see you very, very soon.